lot of hair in my mouth. Hi. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hoi, 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 hoi. Hoi, 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 hoi. Hi. It is me, Gob. It's the Gob. And, hello Europe. It is I, local American, who is actively committing time theft. Hello! 'Tis I. I am Goob. Oh yeah, takong namoy. Happy that. Yeah. Hoi 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 hoi. I know I'm European. Hello. I'm European now. Crumpets and tea. Yeah. I'm European now. Hi. I am now Phantom, thank you for the schwabwa. Hoya hoya aya. I'm making lunch right now. Delicious stir-fried noodles with shrimp and veggies. That sounds yummy. So I won't talk much. I love you. Wow, you literally hate me. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. You literally just hate me. I see how it is. Yeah. Insane. You literally hate me. I see how it is. You literally want me dead. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh wait, did I get the wrong person for the art? Hold on. Sorry, I make these thumbnails at like 4 in the morning and I'm like delirious when I'm making thumbnails. Hold on, let me make sure I got the credits right. Dig through the art tag real fast. Okay, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. It's just when you make shit at 4 AM, sometimes you tag the wrong one. Okay. I updated the description. But yeah. And so, it's, what was I talking about? Anyways, bonjour. Bonjour. Thank you for the soup, baby core. Girl, it is so hot. It is so fucking hot in here. It's so hot. Can we have a day in the south that's not... Because I have to, like, wrap a towel over my shoulders because I just showered. And, my hair is so long and takes so long to dry now that I hate having like a wet like back of my t-shirt. And so I'm like wrapped I'm bundled in a towel. Then I have like my room, which is clocking around 82 degrees right now. And then it's quite hot. It's very, very warm. Yeah. And so I have to like I just had to tank it. I had to tank it. It was raining the other day. It was so funny. It was like during the ILUNA collab, this past Saturday, whenever the fuck it happened, there was like a thunderstorm rolling through my area, and so I could hear like audible claps of thunder. That was just Thor breaking into my house for a little bit. It was really loud for a bit. Yeah. Of course it's hot. It's always hot. To be fair, the temp outside's not even that bad. It's like what? Only in the low 70s, but the problem is it's sunny out. It's like super duper duper sunny. And so the problem with that is that there's no cloud cover, and so the sun is simply a laser. Yeah. Why don't you just buy your own AC unit and install in your room? It just seems very impractical. That just seems a bit impractical. We already have, I don't know, like American homes already have AC units with vents into every room. It does not help when your parents are extremely stingy, even though I pay the electric bill. It doesn't help when your parents, and when you live as a caretaker, and your parents are very stingy, and they do not like cranking up the AC very much. Yeah. I have a fan cranked on my room as well. I have it pointed at the back of my head. I just don't like turning it up too high because I'm worried the microphone might pick up the buffering noises. Yeah. I thought about getting those Dyson ones, but it's so expensive. Yeah. It's so freaking expensive. Like Dysons? Like, they're a little nicer because they're smooth and don't buffer, but like, girl, $200 for a singular fan? My fan is from 1992 and it works fine, thank you. I'm gonna sneeze. It passed. Just like most of my family because they're old. Skazo Chanajazaba. Thank you for the Zuba. Hello, I'm a new burb, but EU loves you. Hi, Europe. I acknowledge your existence. Hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Thank you for the Zuba. Yuzu, welcome back. Happy 34 months. Hi, Goop. Today's my birthday. I'm happy it's the first year I get to see you alive and spend with you, silly. What? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Yuzu! Happy birthday! 1 year closer to dying! Yippee! But happy birthday! Treat yourself, bitch! Mwah, love you. Vivica, thank you for the Juba. What about jerrying AC? Oh, jerry rig AC. Y'all talk like I'm a MacGyver or something. I don't know my way around my own PC, bro. You're asking a humble business graduate to MacGyver an AC unit. Also, I keep forgetting that American houses are built different. Yeah, so it depends on the region, but my house is meant to the house doesn't have much insulation as to not retain too much heat because I'm from the deep south and it gets very, very hot down here. Also, why the fuck is my hat cut off? Why it doing that? Hold up. Why the fuck it doing that? Give me a second, you don't see shit. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, that's stupid. Okay, boop. Oh, that's why. That's a little stupid. Alright, fixed it. But American homes are like made to, like, depending on the region, but I'm from the south where it's really, really hot. And so, homes are meant to lose heat quickly, so the walls are a little thinner. Additionally, most American homes have like a singular AC unit with ventilation leading to all the rooms, so they all have at least one vent. Yeah, you know? Yeah, exactly. And so, like, in the south, it's like, you Europeans have never felt a southern summer. So, geographically, in America, near the south, there's something called the Gulf of Mexico, right? This big, giant gulf, lots of oil rigs. And so, black gold, Texas tea, you know, that good stuff, the oil rigs. And so, anyhow, due to the southern states' proximity to the Gulf of Mexico, a lot of states in the south are prone to hurricanes, tropical storms, and very intense humid heat. Like, to the point where, like, I've been to Japan in the summer, and people always complained about how bad the Japanese summers are. They're normal. They're kind of par for the course of what we get down here, to be honest. They're kind of like standard issue summer for me. No, and thank you for the 41 months. Alright, back to my bed. Go lie down, bitch. Be horizontal. Be horizontal, bitch. Damn. Okay? Yeah, it gets proper hot. Yeah. And so, yeah, and then we have the Everglades. Don't get me started on Florida people. Florida people aren't right. Florida people scare me a little bit. It's the castle rat, you know? Yeah, they're kind of crazy. What the? What the hell, brother? What the hell is? Good not gay, right? It's not gay, right? Is this my Lacey? Oh, chúc mừng năm mới anh. Cảm ơn anh. Robin, thank you for the Shuba. It's the first day of the Lunar New Year, and so this is the best time to do this. I wish you to continue to be the gooby of cute, unbroken by adversity, to triumph over nightmares untold, and told boldly the reins of fate to walk steadily by the road of the road of thorns through pain to greatness. Bro wrote me a whole character arc. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's a whole character arc. Thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you for Khaleesi. Cảm ơn anh. Cái này, cái yêu này, what was it? Nam gì vậy? What year? You're the horse, right? Is it Fire Horse? Right? I think it's Fire Horse this year. Cảm ơn anh. Cảm ơn với cái super chat. Chúc mừng năm mới. I'm wishing you a prosperous, healthy, and joyful new year. I hope that your social life goes well and you make lots of friends and maintain your friendship. I hope that that work or school treats you well and you either get that good salary or you feed your knowledge and develop your skills. I hope that life is kind to you and that no bad luck befalls you or your loved ones. Thank you! Mwah! Cảm ơn anh. Chúc mừng năm mới. Thank you for Khaleesi. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah! Paxi! Happy 13th month, my little math nerd. Gooby, I miss you. Wait. How can I do math without Gooby? It's impossible. Wait. Also, Europe cold, too bad. Also, Europe cold, bad, too cold, brain not work, no thought, no math. I kiss it better. Thank you. Yeah, my day is going pretty good. Aside from being a little warm, it's pretty aight. Yeah, cảm ơn anh, cảm ơn nhiều lắm. Cảm ơn. Yeah. Oh, so it's the Chinese/Lunar New Year, depending on which country you're in. But like so one of the tradition in a lot of Asian households is to give well, we call them lisi or a hongbao or the red envelopes. And typically, I actually do this at work. I actually already have them. I have them prepared for work tomorrow. I have typically you only give them to those younger than you. Every family does it a bit different. Some families only give red packets to those who are unmarried, or either I think below the age of 18 or in school or whatever. It really depends on the family. My family does it for those who are unmarried, and so typically I shouldn't be giving these out to my older coworkers, but I'm giving them out anyways because it's just a tradition thing. But also you often put like money for the youngins. However, for the older ones, a lot of people will put like $2 bills because $2 the $2 bill is it's like a lucky thingy. Yeah, it's very lucky. And so I tend to like I do this every year with my coworkers. I'll get the lisi and I'll put $2 and then I hand them out to my coworkers for good luck. Yeah. Yeah. It's really fun. You should try it. It's actually really fun. I think a lot of banks, like the bank that I go to gives you like a lisi for free. Yeah, the bank I use, if you ask, they'll give you like a bunch of, or they might charge you a small fee, but it's not a whole lot to be honest. Yeah, but they have like the fucking bank's logo stamped on it, which kind of sucks. But hey, free lisi, you know. You give lots of money. My team it consists of 10 people, so it's like $20, you know. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I never had taro mooncake before. I only had the traditional lotus paste one. I know, right? The Umas are celebrating. So you're the horse. The Uma Musume fans are living their best lives. Yeah, crazy dial. Yeah. But yeah, I don't give lots of money per se. Although I do Venmo my nieces and nephews. Because they're out of state and I can't physically hand them a red envelope, so I'll just PayPal them. And you know how you can send like a little message? I'll send the little like red envelope emojis. I'll just send the little emojis like Happy New Year, and I'll give them like $50, and then like the little emoji like it counts. I can't physically hand them the red envelopes. I just send emojis. You know? It's close enough. It's close enough, okay? Okay, considering our distance, it's the closest thing we have, okay? Yeah. I'm not really doing anything for the new year. I'm busy, so yeah. Mooncakes, there's different types. Like the traditional one has a salted egg yolk and a lotus paste. Yeah. I don't like the egg yolk one. Well, to be fair, I'm very like about egg yolks. I don't like them. Like the only time I like egg yolks is if it's raw. Like I love a runny egg yolk. To me, it's sunny side up or nothing. What is wrong? Sunny side up or nothing. And so, yeah. Vivicar, thank you for the shuba. Pyoi. I don't know anything about Uma Musume. I don't like gacha games very much. I don't like gacha games. I'm very mad about them these days. Now I'm gonna boil. Oh no, I hate boiled eggs. Like hard boiled is like, it's like, why would you eat a fart? No, like if it's scrambled or like an omelet, it's fine. I don't mind. But just like with egg, like just the egg yolk itself. Like I don't mind boiled egg whites. I just think that boiled egg yolks are kind of like humanity's middle finger at God. You know? God gave us the most delicious foods, and you decide to boil it. You decide to hard-boil the egg. Hard-boiled egg yolks taste like farts. Yeah, they're chalky. They taste like tarmac that someone shat on. You know? They're kind of the worst. They're kind of the worst. Like onsen egg's fine. It's just the yolk anything but cooked. Okay? Yeah, yolk anything but cooked. If it's slightly jammy, fine, tolerable. The only time it's tolerable. If it's like the ones that go into ramen, that's fine. But hard-boiled shit, even deviled eggs, I hate deviled eggs. Fucking hate that shit. You know? It's some bullshit. It's like you disrespect some of nature's greatest foods. Wow. Crazy. Okay, it's like I feel like eating a hard-boiled egg yolk is like a slight against God, you know? Way to cast like shame upon humanity by cooking some of the worst food in existence. You know? Yeah. Soft-boiled and in some cases like an egg salad is fine. In some cases. Like when I was like, girl, when I'm in Japan, I tear up those 7-Eleven egg sandwiches. I tear that shit up real bad. I wreck that shit. Literally, it's a tradition now. The first thing I do when I go to Japan, once I get to my hotel, I find the nearest 7-Eleven and I eat an egg sandwich. It's like a tradition at this point. You know? The 7-Eleven egg sandwiches slap. Okay, I normally hate boiled eggs, but I'll tear those motherfuckers up. Yeah, I'm not very keen on deviled eggs, honestly. You know? I'm not very keen on them. I know that Japan has higher standards in like food safety than America does. But I don't know if that affects the taste of the egg. I don't know. I'm not a food connoisseur. But like, I like the egg sandwiches there. But either way, if you give me a hard-boiled egg, I'll eat the whites. I like egg whites. I adore egg whites actually, but I would never eat a hard-boiled egg yolk. That's just disgraceful. You know? Humans have like evolved over a bajillion years, and you end up eating an egg yolk fully cooked? Ridiculous. Yeah. No, I like raw eggs. Like when I'm over there, like I'll go to like Matsuya or something, and I'll get like a rice bowl with eggy and some chicken or beef and like those seaweed, like the seaweed paper. I'll mix the eggy into my food, into my rice, and make like little wraps with the nori, and it's really yummy. Yeah, and then I wash it down with some miso soup. It's like really good. It's really cheap too. Like your average meal in Matsuya costs like $3-4. You know, it's really cheap. Yeah, like I remember like when I'd be there and like I'd go into the studio or something, I'd get a quick breakfast before I hopped on the train over. It's really nice too, and like I love the portion sizes in Japan because as an American, I love American restaurants, and we do have a very big like takeaway culture here, like a very big leftover culture. Japan doesn't really have that, tbh. Like their portion sizes are always perfect for one sit down, but like sometimes I want to go to Cheesecake Factory and order fettuccine alfredo that will last me 4 days. You know? No, sometimes I want that. Sometimes I want to eat nothing but fettuccine alfredo for 4 days straight. You know? Sometimes I want to have whatever homunculus food Cheesecake Factory is making. Have you ever heard of a cheeseburger egg roll? That shit slaps. That shit is so good. I know my ancestors do not like the idea of that. I don't give a fuck. Cheeseburger egg rolls are so fucking good. They are so good. I will roll up to this Cheesecake Factory and eat them out of house and home. It is so good. Okay? I love the homunculus food they make. It's great. They're really just doing alchemy in the back. It's kind of crazy. You walk to the back of the restaurant and there's like chefs like fucking like equivalent exchange behind the counter. It's really good, yeah. Yeah, same, Sasha Cat. Yeah, it's nice in Japan to like finish my meal and walk away with nothing in my hands. But in America, I often have to get takeaway stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, hi, Aurelia. Hoi, 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 hoi. Yeah, but like, it's like, I'm just telling you right now. Like, they're doing alchemy back there. Hi, Notorious. Hoi, hoi. My cholesterol. Listen. As long as my body can tank it, I'll keep eating. Like, I like to eat as if America has free healthcare, you know? Divine Smash! Wacky Warrior, thank you for the Shuba! Hi, I bring cheesesteak egg rolls for everyone. That sounds so good, though. That sounds so good. Honestly, no. Happy? The real American experience. Excuse me. The real American experience is going to a taco truck. And not like the ones with exposed light bulbs run by guys with hipster glasses and tattoos. I mean, where they don't speak English. Okay? And you have to struggle bust your way through ordering something. Okay? You don't understand. Tacos al pastor at 1 p.m. on a Thursday hits different. That shit hits different. Or tacos de lengua, that shit hits different. The real Americana experience is when you roll up to the taco truck. You read the menu. It's all in Spanish, by the way. You don't speak a lick of it, but you try. That shit. That shit's the real good stuff. Yeah. You misspelled trucks, Roachix, bless your heart. Yeah, you know? Yeah, it's really good. They're so cheap. It's like what, $1.50 per? It's really nice. And you have unlimited toppings, you know? Yeah, I know, right? It's like there's a taco truck like not too far from my workplace, so like I'll just walk over with some coworkers. It's like a block over. We'll just walk over, get some tacos. There's a park near the office as well, so we'll sit down in the park in the shade, eat, talk shit, you know. Then we'll walk back to the office. Yeah. And so, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Exactly. The sign better be written, like handwritten and faded. And every now and then the owner goes back with Sharpie to refix it. Green or red? Green is lethal. Okay? Green is absolutely... Okay, I'm telling you right now. If a nice little old lady offers you green salsa, say no. She's trying to kill you. Never have I ever had a green salsa that was not absolutely nuclear. That shit will kill you. Okay? Listen, I like spicy food. My lower intestines do not. Okay? It will send me to the toilet. Girl, I'm at work. I can't just blow up the plumbing, okay? I can't just do that. You know, I always find the red salsa more mild. Oh, don't worry, Majura. Like, I talk to the ladies at the taqueria all the time. and they don't mind if my accent's off or anything. My Spanish is not particularly good or anything, but the ladies are really nice about it. They're super sweet about it, so don't worry. They're usually, I find that most people who speak a different language, they don't care for your 100% accuracy. They just care that you're trying, you know? Yeah, you know? Yeah. Honestly, okay, listen, I commit time theft only when I'm at home, okay? No, my spice tolerance is really bad. It's really bad. Yeah. Unless it's French, the French hate that. Maybe now? My parents lived in France, in the 80s. And my parents spoke, French, but very, like, wrong accent, you know? Because my parents are not French natives. They said they never had an issue with it. Yeah, I like to imagine that, like French people are kind of like New Yorkers, you know? New Yorkers are not rude per se. They just keep to themselves. They don't have time for bullshit, you know? Yeah. And that's why, Corgi, I said maybe times have changed now. But back in the day when my parents were over there, they didn't have a problem, you know? Yeah, okay? They're just New Yorkers, but in Europe, okay? Hi, girl, who are you? Are you a child? Hold on, who are you? I love stalking people's channels before I condemn them to hell. Okay, mods, keep an eye on that one. Ban them if you have to. But yeah, crazy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hon, wee. I'm walking here. Hon, wee type beat, you know? Yeah. You know? And so, anyhow. I'm made aware, apparently it's a more Parisian thing than a French. My parents lived in Paris. I think, to be fair, are there mods here in Egypt? My brother's moderating today. Yeah. My brother moderates if I do EU streams. And, Machan, moderates, like, the evening, NA streams. Yeah. Because my brother also works from home during the afternoon. So, hey. Yeah, my brother's moderating today. Yeah. Hi, bro, Mare, hi. Yeah, he's 2 years older than me. He's my big brother. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, bro, my brother's eating just... My brother's actually on a diet right now. He's trying to lose weight. Yeah, he's kind of on a diet. I'm drinking Dark Souls apple juice. Larry, thank you for the shuba. Thank you. Are you insulting my intelligence? Yeah. I'm not a child. I don't know English. That's the case. I don't think not knowing English causes you to caps lock, but okay. Hot pepper. He's trying to lose weight. Listen, that's my brother. Back off. He's my sibling. Thank you. When's the wedding? They're still planning it. They're not really like keen on an exact date yet. Yeah. They said they're like looking forward to maybe summer. Yeah. It's because they want to do an indoor wedding, because outdoor just seems like a massive pain. Especially because here we get lots of like we get lots and lots of like rain during the summer. And so they don't want to do like an outdoor wedding. They want to do an indoor one. Yeah. Are all the Aiadmirers invited to the wedding? I'll probably take a photo. I'm probably gonna sneak in like my Aiadmirer figure or something. Yeah. I'll probably sneak in an Aiadmirer figure. I might take a pape photo or two. Yeah. Yeah. Leave. Please don't kidnap my brother. He works in cancer research, please. He's actually, unlike me, he's an actual contributing member of society. I can be kidnapped. It's fine. I don't think anything would be amiss if I got kidnapped. But my brother actually does cancer research. And it'd be kind of fucked up if he got kidnapped. So, let's not kidnap my brother. He's an actual contributing member of society. So, yeah. Yeah, he does cancer research. Yeah. Yes, like he specializes in cancer research in children, actually, like children's cancer research. Yeah. Hey, what the? Rico! Rico! Rico, my brother in Christ, what the fuck is this? Rico! What the? Hello, bro. Can we ask for Aya's hands? Lol, joking. Maybe. What do I do with my little hands? My little ravioli paws, the fuck? What do you mean? Thank you for the Aka Super, Rico. What the hell? What the hell? Why are you trying to steal my hands? I need those. I needed to flip through my yaoi manga. My paws. Leave my little gooey paws alone. I need those. I need to assemble Warhammer minis. Yeah, I've been told I have ravioli paws because I have small hands. I'm quite petite, and so I have somewhat. Let me measure my hands. Hold on. I have a yardstick in here somewhere. There it is. I think this has centimeters. It does. Yeah. Hold up. My hands are. Okay, I'm gonna stretch out my hand here. About 15? About 14 and a half. About 14 and a half centimeters. Okay, I have about 14 and a half. And I was measuring from middle finger to base of palm. So, yeah. Not millimeters, centimeters. Okay? I've been told they are ravioli paws. I think someone one of my friends told me I have cannoli fists. The fuck does that even mean? What the fuck's a cannoli fist? What the fuck? The fuck is a cannoli fist? I don't know, but I'm not Italian. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, I just have little goober hands. I can't help it. I can't help it, Lily. But thank you for the Aka Super Rico. Thank you. I'm cannoli here. Why is every can comparison Italian? I don't know. That's a good question. Huh. Oh, you know why? Ma-chan tells me these things, and she's aggressively Italian. My moderator is Italian by culture, right? And so, she was raised by a very Italian family. And so everything to her is just a euphemism for Italian food. You know? Can I pick my blood booster yet? It's been a few days. I wanna pick it. I must picky. I must do the pick. The blood is hardened underneath it and stuff. I should be able to pick it now. I must picky. The indomitable urge to pick things off my skin. I must picky. I must picky. I have to. This scab, it was made for me. Ouchie. I have to picky. No, I have to picky. No! I must. I cannot help it. I must picky at the blood booster. I'm picky. Thank you for the soup, Imaginary Scoop. Have you read the, Did you have a seizure? Are you okay? Wait. Mission... What is it? Bro, no, it's fine! It's fine. It's coming up okay. It's coming up clean. What? The Akasuba is for my brother. Guys, you can't Akasuba my brother, okay? Shush. What the hell? Missing pepper case. I have not had time to read new yaois in a while. Yeah. No, my brother will not yell. Thank you for the Shupa imaginary escape. Why not? Because I'm the streamer, not my brother. I pickied. I pickied. And look, it's fine. It turned out completely fine. Ouch! Ouch! Okay. It turned out completely fine. Why is it so red? I should probably apply Neosporin to it. Where's my Neosporin? There it is. I did a picky. I did the picky. I can't be tamed. I picky. Okay, I applied Neosporin. Yeah. Yippee! I got it. It's Daijoubu. It's not even bleeding. It's just a little red for some reason. I wonder why. Oh, it is bleeding. Oh. It's fine. I'm built strong. I'm built very strong. It's fine. Yeah. It's okay. I'm God's strongest soldier. Gooby's strongest, the strongest soldier. Yeah. Did you know that when I was a kid, I used to eat my own scabs? I ate a lot of things I shouldn't have. Oh, okay. Now that I reflect back on my childhood, it makes sense I turned out the way that I did. I used to sniff Elmer's glue. Yeah. I used to sniff Elmer's glue, and then I remember I ate a thingy of Play-Doh a while back. It was the blue kind. It didn't taste blue. I also ate some of my own, not all of them, but I did eat some of my scabs. Like, I took a really nasty tumble when I was like, I think in 2nd grade, and I got this like giant like $quarter, like no silver dollar size scab. It's a scar now on my elbow, and I ate it. And then oh yeah, and so I remember in high school. Well, I've been drinking my own. Everyone drinks their own blood. Like, everyone does. Like, even now, like, if I get I get nosebleeds really easily. And so, like, I'm not gonna let the blood be wasted. You know, like, if blood runs down my nose, I'm gonna lick it. Because, like, I don't want, like, recycle. You know, you get to recycle it. Yeah. And when I was in high school, I have a series of paintings in my house that I painted in high school. They'll have some of my blood mixed in it because I wanted to like make like a Horcrux. Like if I die, I want to haunt some of my paintings. Yeah, waste not, want not. And so like, why would I waste the blood? You know, it's a waste. My body put in so much effort into cycling that blood through my system. It'd be rude to my heart to not like recycle the blood. Yeah. Plus, I'm anemic, so I should probably recycle my blood. Mira, thank you for the shoppa. We need a street jacket for your brain. No, that's not good for my brain. No. Thank you for the shoppa. Thank you. Yeah. Wait, the Europeans have not heard this story. Have I told you about the spit story? Have I told you? There's a little spit story. So, when I was a kid, as a child, computers were a relatively new, like home computers were a relatively new thing, right? Like, the ability to have a computer in your house was a recent thing in my generation, right? So, when I was like, I think like, oh god, like what, 3rd grade or something like that? I remember we had computer class, these big honking computers. Like, our our class is not particularly big, maybe like 18, 15 kids. And so, we would have computer class to show us how to use computers. And there are these big, like, like honky donkey, big ass computers, right? And the room was always really hot from all the PCs running, right? Now, so we walked into the computer room and sat on the floor and waited for instructions, right? And so, for some reason, we had like a technical issue where I think something was wrong with the server, or like there's like a server room connected to this room, right? And the PCs wouldn't turn on. None of them would turn on. And so, the teacher had to go into the server room and kind of just like close the door behind her and just kind of like finagle with whatever was going on over there, right? And so, what happened was, so when I was a little girl, I got bored. And when I got bored, I would do what I call the infinite water glitch. and so what happens is I would ball up a lot of spit in my mouth and swallow it. It was my infinite water glitch, right? I would just sit there like unspeaking. I didn't have many friends as a kid, so I didn't talk to anyone. So I literally sat in the corner of the room next to some computers. The other kids were talking amongst themselves as they waited for the teacher to come back from the server room. And I was sitting alone. And so like I would ball up a bunch of spit in my mouth and like swallow it. Like my infinite water glitch, right? And then what happened was I was bored, so I was doing the infinite water glitch in the corner, right? However, this time, I don't know what came over me. I don't know what came over me, but I thought it'd be really funny to like ball up the spit and deposit it somewhere. and so yeah, we had to. I wanted to deposit it somewhere. The floor was carpeted. And so, because, again, no one was looking at me, no one was really caring about what I was doing, I just, you know, spat it out on the floor, you know? Yeah, I would lay face down on the floor and just gently deposit it into the carpet, you know? Which is kind of gross because the floor is dirty and put my mouth against it. That's kind of gross, but whatever, you know? And so I did that. And so, I kept repeating this process because she was fighting for her life in that server. It took her like what, 15, 20, like 10, 15 minutes? A long time. Enough to generate a lot of spit. So by the time I was done, I decided to stop after a while. There's like a sizable water puddle. Like a very sizable water puddle. Like, I would say like the size of like maybe, like, I don't know, like a dinner plate. Like a dinner plate sized like puddle of spit. You know, on the carpet near the PCs. And so eventually I just kind of rejoined the rest of the class in the middle of the classroom. I just kind of just sat there, continuing my infinite water glitch, but without dispersing the spit, you know. And so eventually the teacher came out and go like, "Oh, let's go! I got the thingies to work." So the way the room was oriented, the entire perimeter of the room had a bunch of PCs. Then there's a small island of PCs in the middle of the classroom. So she walked along the perimeter to turn on the PCs. So she walked near the corner where I was spitting, and like a little, she stepped in a little puddle. And she's like, "Huh? What's this?" And like she looked up at the air vent because there's an air vent over that thing, and she was worried that there'd be a leak or something and it would damage the PCs. And she was like, "Oh, there might be a leak somewhere. This would be bad for the PCs." And so she had to call the maintenance team on the phone. So she picked up the phone and had to call, like, use the PA system to call the maintenance guys. And so the maintenance guys come in, and mind you, like, they're kind of like mythical creatures to us kids because you never see them unless something's breaking, right? And so the maintenance guys walk in. And like there's this whole kerfuffle, like they're trying to figure out where this leak is coming from. Like they brought this big ladder in, like, there's the stool steppy thingy into the classroom to like open one of the ceiling panels and check and that kind of thing. And while this is all happening, I'm sitting in the corner like they had no idea I was spitting in a corner. glitching. Yeah! That was me. That was my spit story. Oh yeah, the teacher tried to smell and she just said it smelled like nothing. Yeah. Well, she tripped in it. Anyways. You know, it's crazy because I received my diagnosis as an adult. But there are very early signs from a very long time ago. there were obvious signs, you know, as one does. I'm all about being yourself. However, that was a little too unique. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, when I was in kindergarten, we had playtime, and there are these brightly colored little rubber dinosaurs that I adored. And I remember I would literally dream about them. The other night I had a dream about them. They're really small, like the size of maybe like one or two of your knuckles, like really small little rubber dinosaurs. And there's this yellow stegosaurus that I loved. I loved it, but I couldn't take it home. The teacher wouldn't let us, of course. It's class property. But I liked the dinosaurs. Yeah, the soft ones. Yeah. Is it an actual toy? Hold on. Rainbow rubber dinosaur toys. Oh my god. Is this it? There's no way. Did I find it? No, they're small. They're really small. I wonder if these are the right ones. The molds look similar. Yeah, there were not like many colors. They weren't like detailed models like with shading or anything. They're all like solid colors. Man, because I was obsessed with them. I was absolutely obsessed with them. I love them so much. And I remember like one of like the things I'm most fond of to this day was like my very like intrinsic fascination with dinosaurs as a kid. Oh my god, that's why I'm a D&D player now, because Dragonborn is the closest damn thing we have to a dinosaur. That is crazy. Yeah, I wanted to steal him so bad, but I was afraid that God would kill me. Oh, growing up, I went to a very fire and brimstone kind of church that I was like, oh, you little kids, if you're mean to your mom and dad, you go to hell, type thing. And so I thought God would kill me. I legit thought God would kill me. And so I was very well behaved because I thought that God would kill me. You know? Yeah, they're actual dinosaurs. Yes, they are. Yes. They're not called dinosaurs though. JJ, thank you for the shwabwa. And tomorrow for Carnival, I'm doing AiaAmareLIVE inspired makeup, and this ain't gonna look boring on a carnival like every other. Oh, fun! Oh my gosh, wear lots of glitters, lots of sparkles and glitters. Thank you, JJ. Have fun. Stay safe. Ooh. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Let me sip more of my Dark Souls apple juice. No, it's a Martinelli's. But for some reason, Martinelli's has like... They have like Dark Souls bottles. Like bottles of Estus, you know? Like, I went to Machan's house a while back and she had this giant case of like Martinelli's, like the Dark Souls appy juice. And I was like, yo, why do you have Dark Souls potions in here? She's like, what's that? She's never played a Soulsborne. And I was like, yeah, it's like Dark Souls. It's like a thing. It's like a flask. And she's like, why do you want one? I'm like, yeah, can I have some? So every now and then when I visit Machan, because she's literally one of my best friends, I'll borrow a bottle of Dark Souls apple juice. Yeah, wear a cowboy hat. Yeah, America. Yeah. love my Dark Souls apple juice. Mm-mm. Oh, that's cute! That's cute, Sully. Mm-mm. But anyhow. I don't spit on things anymore, though. I do cough. The most American thing about me is sometimes I open my car window to spit loogies out. Have you ever spat a loogie? It's like I get allergies, and so sometimes I get a little phlegmy and I have to like that kind of thing. And so, like, sometimes I'll open up the car door and it's like at a stoplight and just and close the car door, you know? Yeah. You could also steal our supas. Girl! Anyways. Of course, my drink is an iced tea, sweetened of course. It's something specifically... Oh. I thought all Americans kind of do it. Listen, you don't understand. You're asking the most American member of Niji. I unironically visit a gun range. I unironically legally own a firearm. I love Quasco hot dogs. I make a mean burger. Okay? However, the one deeply un-American thing about me is I don't like American barbecue very much. It's too sweet. Yeah, I like sweet foods, but it's too sticky, it's too sweet. And the big thing, I hate eating things with my hands. I don't like touching food that goes in my mouth. I like using, like, silverware. I honestly, I fork and knife my burgers. I don't like touching them. It's like a weird mental thing. I don't care for it. But, like, I love Korean barbecue, though. I feel like Korean barbecue has like different flavors involved. The only one I don't like is samgyeopsal. I don't like pork belly. I don't eat pork in general. Yeah. Yes, you're the most American, but you're also the most Southern. And those two things have overlap, but are not the same. Sometimes you mistake one for the other. No! All you need to be American is liberty! Rah! Yeah. Texan barbecue, too sweet. Too sweet, too fatty. Yeah. I don't like producing that much waste, honestly. I'd rather just use silverware. Yeah. You know? Half and fork brisket. Yeah, exactly. It's a massive pain. You're gonna hate me for this. I fork and knife my tacos. But the thing is, okay. A lot of like taco trucks will give you like a piece of foil to keep the taco warm while you're holding it. And so I'll often use the foil as a wrapper to eat my tacos slowly and that kind of thing. But if they don't give me like if I'm at a restaurant and I order a taco, I'll like fork and knife it. Yeah. I don't like touching food. I don't like it. Yeah. Like when I cook food, I wash my hands like every 2 seconds. I don't like the idea of touching foodstuffs. Yeah. And I only ever get soft shell. Like I don't like hard shell tacos because it hurts my gums and my teeth and my jaw. So, Yeah. 40% salad barbecue. Oh, coleslaw. I'll fuck up a slaw though. I love it. So, like whenever I'm at the barbecue, what I'll do is I'll get a lot of coleslaw. You have to like drain some of the dressing on it, like all of the mayo and stuff like that. You have to kind of tilt it to the side and dap up the extra, and then I get a little bit of jalapeno sausage and I add it on top of my slaw. I crack open a baked potato. I add bacon bits, butter, green onion, cheese, and in a big dollop of sour cream. I eat it like that. Yeah. I love a coleslaw. I fucking love coleslaw. Well, to be fair, I'm also heavily biased. I love cabbage. Holy shit, I love cabbage. I love that shit. Yeah, I also like carrots and red cabbage too. It's like my favorite vegetables. It has such a nice crisp lightness to it. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, I love a slaw. Have you ever had Oh, Europeans! Have you ever had a po' boy? A po' boy is like, imagine a seafood sandwich. Yeah, it's usually on some kind of French roll. So I've heard of people having it on baguettes, but also like on a random bread roll. It's really good. They often have a little bit of slaw or a little bit of like a veggie on it as well. It's a po' boy. P-O space B-O-Y. Po' boy. Yeah. There's like crawfish po' boys, there's shrimp po' boys, there's catfish po' boys. It's typically like a seafood on a bun with like usually some kind of salad or slaw. You eat like a sandwich. Yeah, I love a crawfish po' boy. Oh, so good. Yeah. Honestly, the KFC coleslaw is pretty good. Yes, the biscuits are good. You gotta get honey though. They're dry, so you gotta get some honey or some ranch. Yeah. Oh, pardon, not ranch. Gravy. Pardon. Yeah, they're really good. They're from Louisiana, I think. Yeah, but they're kind of all over the southern states. You'll find them in any of the states down here. Ooh, I love me like a catfish or like a crawfish po' boy. I love the shrimpy ones too, but those are kind of the standard. Yeah, honestly, I prefer grilled shrimp over fried shrimp. Yeah, I prefer them grilled with like some butter and some lemon. Ooh, that's good. With like a spicy sauce. I love spicy seafood. That's why I love boils. I usually get them like medium spiciness. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was saying, apparently in Europe, rutabaga are called... What's a rutabaga? Is it like a vegetable? Isn't it like a root vegetable? The lore is that they're called... Yeah, I learned that recently. I never knew the lore. I just knew they're called po' boys. I just never learned why. Yeah. That's lore to me. I didn't know that. Yeah. It's a real veggie, isn't it? Isn't it kind of like a reddish looking? It's like a turnip. Oh, like what Princess Peach pulls up. Taco Bell. Listen, Baja Blast at 4 a.m. simply hits different. Get Baja blasted. Oh, gotcha. Have I ever eaten a turnip before? I don't know. Have I eaten a turnip? That's a great question. I don't know the answer. Yeah, the Southern Sandwich deep lore goes crazy. It goes crazy. Oh, fun fact. So, Europeans. So, I have a distinctly American accent. However, I do have a smidge of Southern twang. A very slight smidge. However, and this is actually a very common amongst children of immigrants and that kind of thing. So, my parents, English is their third language, actually. Yeah. My dad is technically a polyglot. But what happened was my parents spoke unaccented, almost borderline Canadian English, because they learned English when they lived in Canada for a while. My dad lived in, he went to, University of Quebec. Yeah. And so, my parents speak like pretty standard English, like just like Northern American English. However, I was taught to speak English by my parents, who are relatively unaccented, and then I was also raised in the deep south where there is a heavy accent, and so my accent only applies to certain words because it's how I learned how to say them, right? For example, it's not even a southern thing. It's like I say cantaloupe because that's how my mom said it. Because like it's cantaloupe, you know? And so apparently it's cantaloupe. I didn't know that. I thought it was cantaloupe because that's how my mom said it. My mom is like not just ESL, she's ETL, baby. And so I thought it was cantaloupe. And Chad had to correct me last. Like, Aya, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, like the fruit. Like in Australia they call it rock melons. Like, Aya, don't you mean a cantaloupe? I'm like, what now? Like, oopsies. It is a cantaloupe. That's how I was raised to say it. It's cantaloupe. I don't give a shit if it's wrong. It's cantaloupe. Alright? And it's so funny because my mom, like when she speaks English, she uses the French R for like, she does like a huh sound for her R's. And so like what's like a word she says a lot? Like let's say like the word red. She says red, like with the French R. Mom always does that. Yeah, Mom always says that for some reason. Well, not for I know why, but like it's cute. It's very cute. My mom's English is very like seasoned. And did you know that my mom, she learned English. So my dad learned English when he was living in Paris for a little bit. And then he like mastered it when he was in college. My mom learned English by watching the Flintstones. And so she thought that yabba dabba doo was like a normal English phrase to express like excitement or something. So she would unironically say yabba dabba doo, which is kind of like the cutest thing ever though. It's super cute though. It's really adorable. You know? It's very cute. Sounds Majura! Yeah, my mom is very cutesy pootsy like that. I don't know, like, is it pecan or pecan? I think I say pecan. I think I say pecan. I don't know. I think I like something like apricot. I think I say apricot, not apricot. Yeah, I think I say apricots. Yeah. Yabba dabba don't. Sips my Dark Souls apple juice. Yeah. The only problem with like going outside of my time, like my time zone, is we got people like Wexzord. What does that mean for? Actually, let me check it first. I will not, Wexzord. I don't feel like it. I acknowledge your comment, but I ignore it anyways. Also, like... I could read you. I'm choosing not to read you. That's what I say. Pecan tree? Yeah, pecan! Pecan! Pecan? I don't know which areas say it which way, but pecan just seems faster. Pecan? I feel like you're drawing out the word too hard, you know? Yeah, crazy dial. Crazy dial. Sniper, get ready. I don't know. I'm just like, I rule my chat with an iron fist, you know? I believe that viewers should live in constant fear of me, you know? Yeah, me and my brother and his sniper rifle, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I found a translation. It's Javanese apparently. Yeah. You know? Fear of bankruptcy. Shut up. You do fear me! Fear me! Rah! I know your addresses. Your southern accent comes out. Sometimes say I. It's really cute. Wait. Anyways, I don't fear you though. Mods, kill Corgi. Big bro, kill this person. Thank you. This person is bothering your dearest younger sister. So Gooby doesn't hate us. In fact, Gooby, can we have lap rides? Wait. Lap rides? What makes you think you've earned lap rides? I'm not gonna lie, Americans casually owning firearms kind of fascinates me. It is interesting. I'm joking, by the way, but my brother doesn't actually have a rifle. But he doesn't actually have a rifle or anything. No. It's just like, it's like, okay, how do I say this? It's like speaking from a strictly neutral point of view, depending on the state you're in. So not all Americans have access to such things. It really depends on your state, because every state has different laws regarding it. And so in some states it's damn near impossible. In some states it's very easy. So it really just depends on where you live. Yeah. So I wouldn't say all Americans, because some states have very strict laws, some don't. So it just depends on where you're from. I know Japanese gun laws are super strict. Like, you're only allowed to own a certain kind of rifle or a certain kind of shotgun. It cannot be modified. It has to be taken in for inspection like very frequently. You have to pass multiple tests. Very strict stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think it really does vary from state to state. Yeah. And generally speaking, in the South, it's pretty easy though. Yeah. I mean, whatever firearm you have, though, nothing outpaces the chancla. Nothing invokes generational fear like an older woman with, like... That might as well just be a bazooka, you know? When a little old lady raises a sandal over her head, you know it's fucking over. You're about to go back to heaven, you know? Like, God is about to reclaim your soul. It is over. It is so over. No firearm can ever do the same damage a chancla can. Okay? That's true terror. You've not known true terror until a little old lady takes off her sandal. Alright? That is true fear. Exactly. It's like honestly, if John Wick got his hands on a chancla, the movies would last only 15 minutes. You know? Yeah. Exactly. You know, you don't mess with the chancla precisely. They have their own scopes. They don't need a scope. The like when you hit a certain age, you aim like aimbot. You get aimbot. Your arm automatically locks in on your target, and wherever the chancla is hurled, that person's dying. Okay? They're gonna be simply eviscerated. There's gonna be a little dent in the ground where they were previously standing. You know? Yeah, you know, it's crazy. I think we have a woman throwing a chancla at some moose and scared it the fuck away. Honestly, to be fair, so where I'm from, we occasionally get coyotes and that kind of thing. And so we'll literally take like sandals and clap them together to scare them off with noises, you know? Usually I'll take off, like, I have Crocs. So I'll take my Croc and get like the either a plate or like a pan or something, smack them together to scare off like coyotes or nutria or raccoons and that kind of thing. Yeah. A scorpion's chain entered the chancla. Hey, imagine a meteor hammer. Like, it's like a Chinese, like an ancient Chinese weapon. Imagine you got a meteor hammer and you tied like a fucking sandal, like a chancla, to the end of it. You know? It'd be absolutely lethal. That person's dying, alright? Like, the most high-level D&D weapon, the most like, Blood of Lathander, the Githyanki Kraish is simply hiding a chancla. There's no Blood of Lathander. It's just a lady's chancla with like visible wear and tear on it, like threads fraying and that kind of thing. You know? You know? A kind of humanity? No. It's simply called innovation. All right? Yeah. I believe that like weaponizing chanclas in war would bring about the next era of world peace. You know? Can I still come if you're not European? Of course you can! Although, this is a stream for like the European time zones, which I don't normally stream in, so... Hello, Europe! Hi, Europeans. Sometimes I forget that you're real people. It's crazy. It's crazy, Dayo. You're real? Hi! I'm an American. Europeans fascinate me. They fascinate me. Like, I heard that across Europe, like, you get seasons. We don't have seasons. We have summer and summer light. Yeah. Wait, question. Do y'all get lots of mosquitoes? We get lots and lots and lots of mosquitoes. If there's but a small stand-in puddle of water. Oh, one thing you'll notice a lot in the South. No one has bird baths. You know, like little bowls or pedestals with water for birds. We don't have those. You know why? Standing water, mosquitoes. In any season, we never have them. Like, you'll go around my state looking around, you're never gonna find a bird bath. Never, because it's like a mosquito breeding ground. Yeah. Do whatchamacallit? Do Europeans have mayflies? I don't know if they exist, if they're common outside of America. Is it like, it's like, have y'all heard of mayflies? Mayflies are a breed of like it's like a fly. Like, it looks like a cross between a mosquito, a fly, and like a butterfly. Yeah, mayfly. So a mayfly, so they have very short lifespans. And every couple of years we get swarms of them. Yeah, it's like it's MAY space FLY. Yeah, it's a mayfly, and they basically breed in swarms. They will like come out of like their eggs or something. They will like mass breed in swarms for like 3 days, then immediately die. And so I once went to the lake with some of my friends, and we actually could only go in the water for 1 day because the next day there was a massive mayfly swarm. Yeah, they don't bite. They're very harmless. There's no biting, no nothing, but they're very inconvenient and they get everywhere. They get in your hair, they get in your eyes. If you open your mouth, they're gonna get in your mouth. It's really bad. Yeah, they're about the size of like maybe your first 2 knuckles. Like they're not huge, but they're not small either. Yeah, they're the size of like maybe like a small butterfly. Yeah, and it's so nasty because the swarm only lasted like a day and a half. But by the time the swarm cleared, the lake was full of dead mayflies. Yeah, the lake was full of them. It was like a ginormous lake. Like it was maybe about like a few hundred feet by a few hundred feet, like maybe 200 by 200, like a big fucking lake. And it was full up, like the entire like first inch of the lake was just like mayfly bodies. It was the worst. Yeah. Crazy. I mean, at least the fish are eating well. Yeah, true. At least the fish eat good. Horseflies? Oh, horseflies are the worst. They're the most... They're kind of like the ketamine gym bros of the fly world. They're the liver king! Oh my gosh! Yeah! The liver king? Like, horseflies are the liver king of insects. You know, they bite, they're juiced up, they're unnecessarily large, and they're like not okay mentally. You know? They're the liver king of insects. That's crazy. Yeah, they do bite. Fuck them. Although, like, I follow this one YouTube channel where he has like this guy owns a bunch of Venus flytraps, and he feeds them horseflies. Like, yes, fuck you, horsefly, die. I'm like, am I watching like a Buggy's snuff film? Am I like, on an FBI watch list for this? You know, it's kind of messed up. He's just taking these horseflies and just plopping in the mouths of like Venus flytraps to be eaten alive. Is that like a snuff thing? Hi, fandom, hoi hoi. Worth it. Honestly, yeah, fuck the horseflies. Fuck them flies. Yeah, fuck them flies, honestly. Yeah, they deserve it anyways. Be less annoying than flies, damn. Spreading pestilence and shit. No bubonic plague for me, please. Yeah. Oh my god, no. Guys, bees scare me. I know they're like cute and they help with pollinate and shit, but can you pollinate where I can't see you? You know, can you just pollinate where I can't look at you, please? I don't want to look at you. Thank you. It's honestly, okay. Honestly, I know that it's like a weenie thing to be afraid of bugs, and I'm terrified of bugs. However, in my elementary school, we had stink bugs, right? And so the reason why we didn't use pesticides was that the stink bugs. So we had, okay, how do I word this very kindly? We had a garden devoted to the Virgin Mary, and stink bugs were laying eggs around the garden, and they didn't want to use pesticides on it because they found it disrespectful to the Virgin Mary, and so they just let it happen, right? And so there's like a little like roofed area with like picnic tables for kids to eat lunch at, right? So in like this second or third grade, we'd be eating at the pavilion at the little this little roofed area next to the garden, and we get stink bugs, like especially in the spring. And the thing is, like I understand that kids can be unreasonable and they can be very goofy and silly and, you know, whatever, you know? And so I get that kids overreact, but I feel like if a child is crying because they're too scared to eat at the pavilion, maybe listen to them. Looking back at it now, I find it a little cruel to force kids to sit in an area where they're terrified of the bugs there, you know? Like, looking back now, it's kind of fucked up. You know? That's kind of fucked up. And so, that's kind of mean, I think. And as someone who's taught kids in the past, I'm fully aware kids can be unreasonable. Like, no, I can't eat lunch because I have to wear my rain boots. Like, that kind of thing. I get it. Kids can be unreasonable. But if there's literal multiple children crying their eyes out and refusing to eat lunch and going hungry because they don't want to eat at the tables with the stink bugs, I think maybe listen to them. And to this day, one of the teachers called me a slur, by the way. One of those teachers. It all makes sense then. I think she hates us. Oh my god. A long time ago, one of my teachers called me a racial slur. I don't think she realized it was a slur. I don't think she realized it. But she called me... I can't say on stream, obviously. But, like, she called me a slur. And I don't think she realized it. Like, I just thought... No, it's the same one. Same teacher. This is when it happened. It's same grade. And so, the thing is... Yeah, I don't think she realized it's even, like, a bad word. You know? Yeah. You know, it's like... I don't think she realizes, you know? So it's kind of crazy, Dio. Kind of crazy. Looking back at it now, I'm like, oh, weird. But, like, as a kid, I was kind of, like, gobsmacked because I had to ask my mom and dad what it meant. And they're like, oh, who told you that? And I was like, oh, Miss So-and-so at school. And they're like, what? It was crazy. I mean, as long as it didn't come from a place of malice, she very could well just be misinformed and didn't know what it meant, you know? Yeah. If she doesn't know, she doesn't know. Yeah. Anyhoy. What was I talking about? Hi. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Hi. I'm Gooby. I'm the goob. 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 Yeah, I've stopped using phrases I don't understand because for a while I thought to rearrange guts meant to get stabbed. Turns out you're getting stabbed just elsewhere with a different kind of object. I didn't know that. I thought you were getting stabbed or something because, like, you know, like when a knife goes in your belly or something, maybe your guts spill out. I'm like, oh, you're rearranging the guts. I didn't know it was like a fornicative thing. I didn't know that. Why is everything about sex? I thought it meant to get stabbed. Yeah, I thought like when someone rearranges your guts, it means that you got stabbed or something. You know? Yeah. You know? Oopsies. Of course you can kill. Shush, Major, don't call it out. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about and I just go, hi. Hi. I know. Hi. Hola. Hi. Oh, my hair's finally drying. Yeah, my hair's drying up, finally. And my hair is super long and it's like super thick and so it takes forever to dry. Takes a hot minute and a half. Español, un poquito. He estudiado español por 4 o 5 años, pero no hablo mucho. Lo siento. Yeah. Hola, ¿qué tal? Más o menos, ¿y tú? Más o menos. Like this, wait, this my brain just forgot what I was literally talking about thing too. Maybe... I get sidetracked really easily. I mean, to be fair, getting sidetracked is literally par for the course as a streamer. I've been seeing a lot of VTuber hot takes on the timeline. Yeah. I've seen some wild takes on the timeline. Can I give my unnecessary wild take or my hard reality about VTubing? Can I give you guys a piece of my hard reality? Now this comes wild coming from a corpo streamer. However, I'm not telling you how to VTube, okay? I'm not telling you how to stream. But the best results, generally speaking, the best results come from doing it for the love of the game. Okay? It's for the love of the game. That's how you get the best results. And you may ask Aya, what is the best results? The best result is you actually fucking like it. I feel like a lot of people low-key don't even like streaming. They just do it because they have an end goal. And you're allowed to want things. You're allowed to strive for things. You're allowed to want to do things. I totally understand that. But I feel like if you join the streaming sphere purely for the sake of wanting to become famous, I don't think you're ever gonna be particularly happy with it. If that makes sense. You know? I feel like if you only partake in a hobby for the sake of blowing up in the hobby, I don't think it's a hobby anymore. You know? I believe that you'll get the best results in the terms of like your own, of actually enjoying the activity by, guess what? Doing it for the sake of doing a hobby. You know? And this comes a little crazy as someone who's a corporate streamer who's literally in a company for streaming talents. Yes, I get it. It's kind of a stretch for me to say, but long-time Aiadmirers know that I'm here for a good time. I have no plans on growth. I have no goals towards growth. I have no sub-goals, no nothing, no dono goals, no nothing. I don't have a specific amount of super chats I have to make. I don't have a particular amount of streams I have to do or anything like that. I simply do what I want because I like it. The most important metric to me in streaming is how much I'm having fun out of it. And I think as soon as you commodify it, and as soon as you turn streaming into a numbers game, it's no longer a fun thing. You know? Yeah. All vibes, no goals. You know? Only vibes, no thoughts. You know? And so, I think that people going in for the sake of simply getting big, you're allowed to do that, but I don't think it's the happiest way to do it, in my opinion. You know? I think a lot of people dream of making it their job. True, I think so too. I don't think it's the best way personally. I find that streaming for me is delightful and wonderful, and you may wonder, Aya, despite working a full-time job, how do you find time to stream every single day for at least 2 to 3 hours? I like it. Aya, how do you not have burnout? It's a hobby, you don't get burnout in hobbies, you know? And so I think relegating streaming to being a fun thing I do because it brings my brain happy tingles is kind of like the healthiest approach to streaming, in my humble opinion. Now, I don't want to be on my soapbox and go, oh, the people who want to go bigger in streaming are all XYZ and I look down on them. No, I admire people's devotion to the grind. I admire their innovation to get to their goals and that kind of thing. It's just that I don't value that thing as much. I prefer being happy, you know? You know? Yeah. I simply do it because I want to. And I think a lot of people, and this is a hot take. This is a hot take. Some VTubers never had a job outside of streaming, and I can tell. A lot of us can tell. When faced with conflict with another person, you don't air out their laundry immediately. You speak to them in private like an adult. And I think a lot of streaming kind of suffers from tact and lack of real-world work experience, I think. A lot of people don't understand that not everything needs to be aired out for content. Some things are best handled behind closed doors and private like adults. And not only that, but like say you have someone ornery and you're like let's say you don't like someone and you're getting to a public tiff. You need to learn how to mitigate that. You need to learn how to handle that, you know? And a lot of people simply never learn because they've never worked outside of streaming, you know? Yeah. And so I'm of the belief that if you want to stream, I recommend you have a air quotes regular job at some point. You know, it can be anything, girl. Any kind of job, anything. You can be shoveling shit in a barn for all I care. It's still work, and it teaches you things you need to know for life in general. You know, I think streaming does not teach you valuable life lessons. You know, I think work experience will teach you a lot of things. Streaming will not. In some cases it can, but a majority of times it does not. Okay, and so I think you need to have real world outside touch grass experience. You know. And not only that, but I think like one of the side effects of being someone who's chronically chasing the numbers is that you become aggressively and chronically online, which I think is a kind of dangerous slope. I don't think there's anything wrong with being intrinsically online to some degree. Like, girl, you know, I'm tracking down the Ned Fulmer drama to a T. I'm curious about that shit. And so I understand that. However, it also in a roundabout way affects your content and your ability to stream, because you're constantly going to be online brain rotted, worry about who's saying what my numbers look like, who's saying this about this person, who's saying this about me, and that kind of deal. And on top of that, and kind of an underrated technique for streaming, people need to be allowed to be bored. Streamers, hello fellow streamers out there who may be watching, you need to learn to be bored. You have to let yourself be bored. That's where the good ideas come from. I think a lot of people are so online and so like scroll for hours and hours and hours. You're not gonna get ideas like that. You have to go outside and do something. Also, you're gonna run out of shit to talk about real fast. The reason why I always have stories to tell is because I simply go outside. You know? And so, but anyway, those are my hot takes. Those are just my opinions on such things. In short, I believe that doing it for the love of the game is the most fun way to enjoy streaming. Not that I look down upon or judge those who look at this as a career or anything like that. And I think that streamers need to be online a little bit less. You know? You know? I enjoy your work tweets. Hehehehe. Yeah, you know when I'm in the office and I'm tweeting a lot more often because I'm bored. Oh yeah, girl, I'm never bored. I have so many music videos of my OCs in my head. You have no idea. You have no idea how many anime music videos I've playing in my head at all times. Like, if I'm at work and someone taps my shoulder going, Aya, can you help with this? I'm like, you bitch, I paused my imaginary AMV for this. Okay? It better be important. This better be very important. I paused my imaginary AMV for this. What the fuck do you want? You know? It better be good. It was getting to a good part. Okay, this better be good. This better be real good. I ain't dealing with your bullshit for this. Yeah. No, yes I did. Guys, on my Spotify, I have playlists for OCs and D&D characters. Actually, for my upcoming outfit, there's actually a nod to one of my favorite D&D characters I've ever made in my time playing D&D. One of my favorite characters gets an homage in my next outfit. Yeah, you've seen some of my D&D characters of the past. You haven't seen all of them, but I have described a few of them to you. But I gave a nod to one of my favorite characters in my next outfit. Yeah. Fred E. Fromage. No one can ever capture his visage of pure beauty, okay? Yeah. You should vent about how the cheese you bought 2 days ago is already moldy, actually quirky. I don't like cheese. It's unhealthy to vent about stuff, or with things with your child that's an actual crime or abuse was done. Venting about drama will get clipped. That won't do anything. A therapist will do better. I think a certain amount of restraint should be practiced. Yeah. But then I also understand that streamers are just people, and theoretical, like actions are probably better off, but they're still people with variable emotions, you know? Yeah. Exactly, Steve. Precisely. Yeah. With serious drama? Oh no, I have the same 3 people I scream at for that kind of thing. You don't want to know. It's like when there's real shit happening, when there's some like that, the bad shit happening, there's people I will contact who will hear the full story. I'll scream at the top of my lungs, and then on stream I'm like, "Hi guys." Yeah, I think you should be careful with what you say and that kind of thing. Yeah, that and I go to the gym. You know, nothing gets the frustrations out quite like running for 2 miles. Ouchie, I'm cramping. Ouchie. Owie. Aiadmirers, this is your fault! You making my period cramps feel bad. Stinky barbs! I hate stinky, but no, my uterus hurts. I hate the Aiadmirers. You're making me hurt. Ouchie! Ouchie. The Aiadmirers are hurting me. You're making my period cramps hurt. Kujo, stop transferring your cramps to me. That's fucked up. I'm your Oshi. I hope all the PP havers have random PP itch in public. Frick you. Ouchie. Where's my tiger bomb? I need my tiger bomb. Dang it, this one's the empty one. Oh, here it is. I have tiger bomb. I hope every wee haver. I hope every wee haver in chat gets random ball pain. Yeah, that's right. I said it and I say it again. I hope every wee haver has random ball pain. Did you know that the serial killer Albert Fish would put needles in his groin area? What a fascinating individual. Anyways. Ouchie. Now I smell like my late grandfather. Okay. I applied some tiger balm. Thanks for the fun. Of course, I'm full of fun facts. Yeah. Ouchie. Of course, yeah. I think everyone knows all the prolific serial killers. I think we all had that phase, didn't we? It's not a particularly unique thing, to be honest. I'll see you later, Queen Majura. Ouchie. Tummy hurt. Tummy hurt. Sometimes my delicate gooby womb simply hurts. Albert is pretty superficial. I think a lot of people know about like the prolific serial killers. Yeah. But anyhow. Hi. Also, I had lunch. I'm a good noodle. I already had lunch. I had egg and tomato stir fry and some white rice with cilantro, a splash of sesame oil, and seaweed flakes. Yeah, and I wash it down with a Dark Souls apple juice. Cute goob goes hoing. I don't know, I have a somewhat childish way of speaking sometimes. I don't know, it's fun to go hi. Why go hello there when you can go hi? You know, I don't need to be a tired office lady all the time, you know? Yeah, I don't gotta be a tired office lady all the time. Sometimes I just want to be a silly girl. Sometimes I just want to be a silly Billy girl who goes, hi! It's precisely. Yeah, not everything has to be.
Hello, welcome to today's stream. My name is AiaAmare of Nijisanji en 6-wave ILUNA. Nice to meet you.
You know, not everything has to be like that. We're a lot of retain whimsy. Yeah.
I think I'll pay my credit card.
You know? Hello there,
Hello, I'm Norman Aiadmirer the 4th. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, I think I have a type when it comes to Oshis. All silly. I also have a warrant out for my arrest. Hi, Teresa. Hi. You've been lurking and creeping in your heart, babe. I heard a sound. Something fell. Okay. Yasaka, thank you for the short block. Wait, I'm hungry right now. What do you think of the canned roasted eel from the Asian supermarket that is sometimes very, very slightly spicy? I never had canned roasted eel. I never had it before. Canned eel. That sounds like something a British person would come up with. Like jellied eel. Yeah. Thank you, Yasaka. Never heard of it before. Never heard of such a thing. Yeah. We might have it at our supermarket. I'm not sure though. Is it red like the eel itself or the can? Never had it before. My Oshi type is cuties. You misspelled cuties, you dingus. Mods kill this person for being incorrect. Every I admire. Don't forget that every week I demand blood sacrifice, and then I also I demand your firstborn.
Like heresy.
You have to wear pink on Wednesdays, and we've outlawed crispy fries. Yeah. Yeah, it was XO, but it was Monster. I recently got into X-Love a little bit. Their song, One and Only is pretty good. I like it. Yeah. Thank you for the Shulba Cappy. Hello, fellow Europeans. Kilometers and Celsius, am I right? Oh, look at my European impression. Hello. My name's AiaAmare. Pip pip ho. Did you like it? I'm European.
Right.
I don't know any of the members of X. I literally... Okay, here's where I get a little worried. K-pop fans freak me out. I left the fandom ages ago. I don't want to summon the K-pop fans. I'm going to stop talking about them. Yasaka, thank you for the jewel. Hey, can you change the sacrifice to monthly? No, it's a weekly blood sacrifice. Yeah. It's a weekly blood sacrifice that I demand from Aiadmirers to be reminded that you love me. If I cannot confirm, if you're not willing to sacrifice your blood for your Oshi, do you even Oshi anyone? You know? Yeah. You can't just say that. Pip pip doodly doo. Look, I'm European now. Jellied ears on toast, beans on toast. Avada Kedavra. You know, I know a little European. Yeah, I'm a very cultured American. I know a lot about the Europes. Yeah. You know, a blood emoji suffices, you know. Is avoiding sacrifice and more about forcing men to get periods for the agenda. Exactly. I think in an act of true solidarity with your Oshi, you have to bleed with me. You know? Yeah, you know? Yeah, I like having blood sacrifice because I like it when Aiadmirers worship me to a fanatical degree. Yeah. Not that, but tax no one. What's your favorite knowledge about Europe? Iron Maidens. Pair of Anguish. The Vatican. Borscht. Yeah. I've always wanted to try borscht. It looks yummy. I like cold soups. They're refreshing. Yeah. I've been to the Vatican before. It's super cool. Yeah. The Vatican is super cool. I've been to St. Peter's Basilica. It's ginormous. It's like a football field, but with God in it. But God's the linebacker, you know? Yeah. I've been to Europe before. I have relatives in France, so I visited a couple times. The last time I was in Europe was like in 2008, though. Yeah. Yeah! The Vatican is really cool. Lots of like cool historical context. Like, European history is very fascinating, and so it was fun to like ask a lot of questions and that kind of deal. Yeah. We even got to see some of the tombs underneath the basilica. There's several saints that are canonized and sitting below the floor there. Hi, Jezebel. Hi. Mods, eat Jezebel. Thank you. Yeah. And then what else? Yeah, we saw lots of. I've been to the Sistine Chapel. Yeah, very pretty, very beautiful. Lots of people were sneaky taking photos though, which is kind of uncool. Deza finally sent the Deza also akasuped immediately, but Deza definitely sent the invoice. Finally, after like over a month of me asking for the invoice. Finally, goddamn. Y'all just out here waiting forever or something. Crazy dial. Sounds about right. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You should visit in Finland? I never thought of it. But I do like cold weather though. Austria? My parents have been to Austria before. I never been. Yeah. Gotta send the... Okay, listen, Aiadmirers, we have European guests in chat right now. Please be on your best Burby behavior, okay? You can't be walking around being silly as fuck. You can't be goofy Burbies. You have to act normal, okay? Do me a solid and act normal. Good and normal, okay? Please and thank you. I do not simply ask for it, I straight up demand it. Okay? Act normal. Be a good Burby. No, don't bite the guests. No, don't send Akas. Shut up. No. Alright? No one, you said, aren't you saving? Mods kill these people. Okay? Ridiculous. Can't trust these burbos. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. She tortured... I don't torture you. I have been nothing but supportive and nice to you guys. I am nothing short of an absolute saint. Okay? I am nothing short of an absolute saint. Chuk mong namoy, y'all. Chuk mong namoy. No. Cyber, no. The Aiadmirers need to learn to behave anyways, you know? Yeah. Like, Aiadmirers do have the capability of behaving very well. They just choose nonsense. Send the red square. Girl, Lunar New Year's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Not even today, it's tomorrow. What the helly? It's tomorrow. And girl, wrong country. That's Asia. Not Europe. What the hell? Shush. Agents of Chaos. Okay, Stinkies. Hoshiyomi. Happy 18 months. Good to see you again. Gooby asking Burbies to be normal shows how grounded, relatable, and adorable, silly, cool Aya is. We listen but rarely follow. Happy Tet, by the way. Happy Tet! Happy 18. Happy double pregnancy. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's Asia. Wrong place. Well, but we are not in Vietnam right now, so it doesn't count. What the? That is so specific. What is 67, 69?
The bees will come.
That's a very specific amount. Like, why did you mean to write 69, 69? Did you typo 69, 69? Oh my fucking god. Did you typo the joke? Did you typo the sex number? Oh, bless your heart. It's 67. Jesus died on the cross for this, by the way. This is why Jesus ain't coming back. He looked down on us, saw the shitty memes, and decided not to come back. Thank you for the pink super. Thank you, Yasako. Aren't you saving? Yes, I'm saving another Aiadmirers life by preemptively expending the items that the mods have to buy in order to take someone out. Pardon me. I'm still hung up on the 6-7 thing. Mods, kill this person. Bro Mare, destroy him. Destroy this person. Destroy this absolute dweeb. Thank you for the pink sub. Shush! Shush! Silence! Silence! Back in my day, the memes used to be good. I'm a firing my laser. Me gusta. I like turtles. Everybody do the flop. You lost the game. You know?
I'm back in my day. They used to be actually good.
Yeah, back in my day, it was 6-9. Thank you for the pink super, Yasako. You know about 6-7? I wish the fuck I didn't. I know about it against my goddamn will. That's what it is. Against my goddamn will. I don't want to learn about it, but against my will, I've been forced to know about it. I don't freaking want to! But no, alas, I suffer every day. Okay? Silence, Axe! Wow, Axe. You lost the game was never funny though, so it felt forced. Okay, that sounds like you lost the game though. Sounds like someone who lost the game, so... I don't know. Those are the words of someone who's never won the game. Yeah, you've never won the game then, I guess. Just saying. Thank you for the pink super, Yasako. Thank you. Mwah! Mods. Steals nipples. Get ready to turn into an anime boy, because now you have no nipples. Thank you. Thank you for the blah blah. Thank you for the blah blah. Yeah. Stop misgendering me. I forgot you were a girl. Kimi ga waraeba boku mo warau kara. Woo! 遠く離れた場所にいる時も僕らななななななななななななななななななバトルなる方へ I'm still gonna steer nipples, Yusako. Thank you for the super happy. I like your shoelaces. I remember that one. You remember Cactar and Tomberry? Anyways, I'm not deflecting. God forbid a girl likes music. 夢見たり笑れたように大大大大大好きに囲まれてただたように反響せスパライト最大公開目を手よれこきれららややややかと食べられるため生まれたわけじゃない Thank you for the gift of every core. Thank you, thank you. Can I get top surgery at the same time, please? I'm worried about breast cancer. I have to do my titty exams once a month. My family has a history of boob cancer, so I've been having to do my breast exams. So yeah, you know. Oh yeah. Saturday. This weekend is the ILUNA concert. ILUNA Eclipse 3D. I'll let you know the T-Rex arms are at full power. I have a notable wobble and T-Rex arm combo. It's quite devastating. It's quite terrible, actually. I show bizarre food to my Why? Oh yeah, Cantarella's almost at 100,000 views. I don't normally track these things, but whenever I open my own channel to post in the community tab for my schedule, I can't help but look at it. It's right there. But yeah, we're almost at 100,000 for Cantarella. Thank you. Yeah, we already know. Mods destroy Axe, please. What's up, Math Nerd? Oh, that's right. You're part of the EU crew. Hi, Axe. Hello, honorary European. Celcestarella goes crazy. I can't believe how cute and silly and huggable Aya is. I can't help it. I'm gonna goob. Oh, I'm glad you liked Hero Tricks. Yes, I love Innocent. Shinichi Sakamoto is one of my favorite mangakas. Yeah. I infiltrated these lands to do math like a nerd. Did you guys know that Axe has a massive red flag? He's a math guy. Ew! Look, you like the Bratz audio? Ew! Ew, gross! He's a math nerd! Ew! I can't wait for Gooby's amazing voice. This will be I am just a Gooby, okay? I am not I'm not a proper singer, so I'm simply there for a good time, bro. I'm simply there for a good time. I showed up as per was contractually obligated. When having a math person around, be pause. True, yeah. You can wait. Axe, do you wanna do my taxes? Do you wanna do my taxes? You wanna do it? Yeah. You wear Crocs. Yeah. My Crocs are the fuck you have against? What the fuck do you have against my Crocs? Huh? Okay, Crocsist. Wow, you literally hate my Crocs. That's fucked up. I'll have you know, my Crocs are cool and comfortable as fuck, okay? I wear them to Walmart to pick up stuff sometimes. Okay? I also, yeah, no, Shinichi Sakamoto is like low-key like a masochist for picking such detailed clothing to draw by hand. It's crazy. Crazy. Goobian concert. Yeah, there's an announcement on Twitter. Yeah, we announced that we'll be having an ILUNA 3D concert. I don't know how to do non-WT tag. Frick. You know, these Crocs, I got them on sale a long time ago. Black Friday. Crocs or no socks? Oh, socks. No, I don't wear socks. I wear mine on lazy mode, on casual mode. I only ever wear my Crocs on sports mode if like I'm like walking my cat or something. Yeah. Yeah. Tags are scary because of the law not math. No, it's the math that scares me. Math is intimidating. I don't like math. We should ban it. We don't need math for building stuff. We can just go off vibes. You know? Yeah. Like, I don't care about the structural integrity of the skyscraper. Does it pass the vibe check? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My feet are a weird size. I need 10.511. I don't know how big that is. Are those inches? I wear like a size 6. Yeah, I wear a size 6 shoe. Should I just be blurting that out? Wait, am I... Should I not talk about that? Oopsies. No, you don't, Axe. I don't need to learn how to count either. I've already forgotten how to count to 4. I've been actively erasing math from my brain because I don't think it's necessary. Math is for losers, and I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. Yeah. Yeah. It's not super big. It's what? Ah, gotcha. Think you're fine telling your shoe size. Oh, true. Yeah. I wear like a size 6-ish. 5.5, 6, depending on the brand. Yeah. Oh, bye, Joy. Bye. Goodbye, European. Have fun. Have fun peeing in the Europes. Yeah, I'm like an Ogren. I'm only able to count to 4 because anything more than that intimidates me. Yeah. I'm also petite, so it kind of makes sense though. Silence, Steve, you nerd. Hi, bunny. Hi. Oh yeah. European burpees. I'll catch you up. Cover next week. Yeah, I'll be dropping stuff for in a little bit. Yeah. And then after that is another fun surprise. And after that is I have a 2-week vacation in April. Then after that, another fun surprise. Then after that, another fun surprise. And after that, my birthday. And after that, another fun surprise. And after that, my 4th year anniversary. Then after that, Aiadmirers Day. And that's as far as I've planned. I've planned till September for now. Yeah. I plan these things far out in advance just in case. Yeah. Yippee! Yeah, I want Aiadmirers of a special something every month. Yeah, I'll be gone for 2 weeks on vacation. I don't think I'll be able to stream either, unfortunately. Yeah. We're gonna be full from all the surprises. Oh no. Yeah, I want the Aiadmirers to be circular, rotund. And also, I stayed up late last night because Staff-san gave me my new outfit. Yippee! It's very, very fanciful and pretty, and I like it. And so, it's so funny because my manager gets so hyped up. They're like, Aya, it's here! Aya! Check your app! Aya, wake up! And so, yeah, my new outfit got implemented. And so, in accordance to, also, I think this is my 6th? My 6th outfit. My 7th outfit is likely going to be finished in the next couple of weeks because I was alerted that they'd be finished around the same time frame. On accident. We didn't mean to, but it just happened to be that way. So, I'm going to debut the other outfit maybe later down the line, like in September or something. But the problem is I need to survive many months of just not accidentally opening the outfits. Listen, the period of having the outfit but not debuting it yet is the scariest thing because I constantly fear accidentally clicking on the wrong outfit when I start up the app. You know, I have the constant fear. I have the constant worry. Isn't outfit 6 the one with minor body horror? Maybe. Excellent memory. Good work, Emerald. I know you look spoiling us, but I hope you do take care of yourselves. We worry about the lack of sleep you get sometimes. I got 7.5 hours last night. I was conked out. Yeah, I was knocked the fuck out. I was the eepiest of goobies. Extremely eepy. So I passed out. I woke up after 7 hours. I'm super awake right now. The goobies hyper vigilant and hyper aware and just kind of hyper in general. There's a lot of sugar in that apple juice. Yeah, got lots of eepies last night. I woke up. I'm a drooler, and so I woke up in a puddle of my own spit. I should probably change up my sheets, eh? But yeah, I eeped a lot, and then I had a little eggy, eggy. I have to run a quick errand before the ASMR stream, and then yeah. Yeah, for the low price of $69.69, I'll allow you to suckle my spit-ridden pillow. Yeah, you can boil it to brew Aya spit tea. Yasaka, thank you for the shuba. Did you know that sleeping poorly even once reduces brain function by 5% the measured day after? That's why I'm stupid. That's why I'm stupid. That's crazy. Yeah, for this low price of $69.69, you'll be allowed to suckle my spit pillow. I drool a lot. Yeah. Gooby is not the smartest. But what I lack in smarts, I make up for with gusto. Yeah, I think I have a vivacious spice to life. And it makes up for the fact that I struggle to count past 4 sometimes. Yummy, I know, right?
Of course you're into spit. I'm not surprised. You seem to be the kind who's into spitting.
Anyways, Glory's so cute. Wait. Anyways. Yeah, I have to nerf myself because I'd be too powerful if I was actually awake. Yeah. I'd be too powerful. If I actually got the proper amount of rest, my presence would melt your face off, you know? How do you keep your gym attendance regular? It's a habit. Yeah, it just feels weird if I don't go now. Yeah. And also, I really like... when I'm at the gym, I go on the treadmill for like 45 minutes, and I make up anime music videos in my head. It's really fun. So, I never skip gym because I need time to do my anime music videos. And so, I don't like missing it. So I always do it. Yeah. I like to daydream. So, yeah. I need to make my anime music videos in my head. Okay? Yeah. I'm breaking the habit tonight. I'll paint it on the walls. 'Cause I'm the one at fault. You always have to do Linkin Park. It's prime AMV material. Why are you making us act up, Miss Amare?
I'm not doing anything. Oh, Rico, you're so silly. I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about? Huh? I'm not doing... I'm just being here. I'm just being here. Don't mind me. You know? It's okay. Don't mind me.
I remember... I don't know if it's still online, but... I remember I saw like a Rammstein AMV for Helsing. Slapped! Smacked! God damn! It was so good. Rammstein is the background music for Helsing. I'm just saying. Girl. Integra? Not even King Arthur could pull me out, bitch! Baby Car, thank you for the shupa. When Gooby needs her headstrong AMV, I need them! It's part of my daily ritual, my AMVs. Or like my music videos with my OCs. You know? Oh my god, Blackjack, I know exactly which one you're talking about. It does! Rammstein goes really well for Helsing. Yeah, it goes super duper well. They pair together like PP and J. Ah! Rico! Rico! Rico, thank you for the Akasupa! Thank you, thank you! You am telling bro... Oh my god, he's having a stroke. Oh my god, he's having a fucking stroke. Someone... Medic! Medic, he's not well! Medic! We're losing him! Oh no, what are you saying? What is bro saying? Thank you for the... Oh my god, what is he saying? He's literally stroking out. Oh no. I'm not killing him! I'm not doing anything! Thank you for the Akashupa. Medic! Someone get the po-po, please. You am telling bro Amare stop with the voice. Oh my god, he's stroking the fuck...
What do you mean, Rico? Oh no, Rico. Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh. He's fucking dying. I did not give him a stroke. I did not do anything like that. I did not give him a stroke. I did a whole lot of nothing.
I've been nothing but patient with him. What? Thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa, Rico. No! Stop framing me for... Wow. Wow, Rico is framing me for death. That's crazy. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. You have it against Rico. I didn't do anything. I literally did nothing. I literally did nothing. Wow. Actual slander. I did nothing. I did literally nothing. What the hell? Shush. Nah! Guys, I threatened chat. I never actually kill them. Okay? I'm just empty threats and hot air. That's all I got, okay? I'm just empty threats. No, I did nothing. I can't go back to the slammer. I can't go back to jail. No, Rico's right there. Rico's just sitting still. He's still breathing, I promise. Bro's pretending to be dead. This is ridiculous. Oh, it's already that late? Oh, whoa. Wait, hold up. It's already that late? Uh-ohs. Gooby does have to head out soon. I need to run a quick errand before stream starts. Yeah. Ah, shoot. No, I'll have to leave soon. I feel so threatened. Don't feel threatened. I'm completely harmless. What up? I didn't do nothing. Thank you for the Aka Super Rico. Even though you stroked out and blamed me for your death. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna glue your cloaca shut. Oh, Usni, thank you for the shuba. It's performance review season. I'm not having one this year for reasons. Can I get a negative review from Miss Amare? I know what you are. I know what you are. I know exactly what you are. I know exactly what you are.
Okay, so Usni, can you take a seat, please? Thank you. Okay, so I was going over your performance for this quarter, and I noticed that the numbers are not making much sense. So I have to ask you, and I hate to be that person, but what do you do all day? According to your output, you seem quite slow on these requests, and I checked with your supervisor, and you don't really seem to have a heavy workflow. So if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing all day? You know, I hate to micromanage you, and I don't want to have to ask you all the time what you're doing, but what are you doing? You see, so that implies perhaps a lack of efficacy. You know, you could be more efficient with your work, and you know, I'm just telling you right now, I don't want to scare you or anything, but it's a rough world out there right now. It's a tough economy, and we can't keep people who are not pulling their weight. And I'm just telling you right now that Todd in accounting is outdoing you. So I don't want to scare you or anything, but I would advise you step it up a little bit, because I'll be honest, and I hate to be like this, but I'm not impressed. I'm not really impressed right now, listening. And you're gonna have to step it up, alright? Take this as your final warning, okay? Alright. Get him, champ. I believe in you.
Is that good? Is that good? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? It's too real, thank you. I like how it's just trauma. Mundane, thank you for the super. Oh boy, some early stuff. No! No, put that away. Slaps it out of your hand. Not relative for corporate. Some corporates act a little too chummy with people. It's a little uncomfortable, actually. Oh, goodbye, Desperativity. Bye. Good luck with your schoolwork. Very good, thank you. Of course. Rico, I know you're alive! Why do you know how to do it so well, though? I've been a corporate woman for many years now. I've been a corporate woman for many years. I've been around for a hot minute, okay? I've been, at my specific company for 5 years, but this is not my first radio. I've been working, as an office lady for many years ago. Many years now. Rico. No, Rico is still alive, I know it! That's not... Okay, that's not real blood. It's ketchup. It smells like ketchup. It's not even real, but I did not kill Rico, okay? He just faked his death. Some nonsense. Wow. Actual fraud. He's a fraud. Trying to pin me for murder? I did nothing wrong. Gumchup. Wait, I need to... Gumchup. I do have to head out. I sat up straight. That really hurt. Oh, my lower back hurts. Okay. Ooh. I'm on my period, you dingus! Dang it, Axe, what the hell? Why are you so mean to me? I have to go now. I gotta run some errands, okay? Oh, wow, I'm bloated. I have to go run some errands, okay? Ow. Okay. Yeah, I have to hunch over when I'm on the blood moon. It hurts. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. Goodbye, Europe. You live to see another day. Mwah! Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I'll probably slap on a salon pause before I head out, just to get the like. I'll make like a salon pause, like an icy hot or something. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me today, Burbies. Good night, Burbies. Good night. Good night. Wait, good afternoon. I'll see you in like 2 hours anyways. I'll see you in a couple hours. Okay? Yeah. Thank you for dropping by, Europeans. With love from America. I know Europeans do the cheek thing, that thing, right? Some of my relatives do that. They're very Frenchy. Very Frenchy-Frenchy. Get some rest, Noah, of course. And thank you again for the Aka Super Rico. Stop playing dead! I know you... Bitch, wake up! Damn! Anyways, sorry. And thank you for the pink shwaba, Yasaka. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Burbies. See you in a couple hours for Membies. I'll see you in a bit, Gooby. No, Gooby. Vivicore, I'll see you in a bit. No cry. Okay, see you later, Burbies. You know what, chat? Here. Take my period pain. You can have it. Okay, I transferred the period pain. Have fun hunching over. Good night. Oh, good afternoon. Fuck off. Bye. Bing. No. I take it back. Everyone, send Cooper your period queen right now. Send Cooper your period cramps. Rah! I am now telepathically sending you all my period cramps. Fuck you. Thank you for the Akas. What the hell, brother? What the hell, brother? Thank you for the Akasupa. Oi! I hope your womb does backflips. I hope your fallopian tubes start punching each other. I hope your eggs turn into thermite. I hope your cervix turns into a bottle cap and starts doing little flippies. Thank you for the Akas. Look! Rico's alive! Wait. Does that look like a dead person to you? Does that look like a dead person to you? That is not a dead person. Look how alive he is. God, no! That's cheating! That's cheating! You can't just delete it. What the hell? You can't just delete it. What the hell? No. Bro lied. That is crazy. Thank you for the Akasupa, Cooper. Cooper! Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad because I'm ending stream. What the hell? Thank you for the Akasupa. Why y'all like this? I not feel bad. I can't think. No, it's technically a post-chat super. Therefore, it goes in the wall of shame. It'll be named and shamed next stream. You shall be shamed. Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you for the Akasupa. I had to since I'm no longer in Europe. Oi. No, you don't. I'll do nothing. Stinkies. Stinky, nasty Barbies. Can't stand them. Can't stand them. I love you, Barbies, I guess, though. Oh, by the way, so this week's schedule, Friday, I'll be out of the house all day. I'm getting my hair done. I get my hair done every 3 to 4 months, usually to touch up my roots. And so yeah, I'll be at the salon all day. And so don't mind me. I'm just at the salon. So yeah. Yeah, just my roots are growing out. Cause my hair color's fading and my roots are growing out, so it's getting touched up again. Also, my bangs are getting too long. Can't see too good. Yeah. So it usually doesn't take that long to do it, but just in case, I scheduled a random event. Usually, you can safely guess that random event streams are me being out all day and just not knowing when I can stream. Okay? Now, frick you! Thank you, Cooper. Shame. It just means someone else will carry on with an Akamai place. No! Oh, hey, Aya, can I find Vietnamese coffee at this farmer's market? At a farmer's market? I've never been to one. I've never been to one that had Vietnamese iced coffee. Oh, but if you can get local honey, my favorite thing to get at farmers markets is local honey. I had the most delicious salted lavender honey a while back. It was so delicious and so yummy. Like, I'll just spread it over bread. It was so good, so yummy, delicious. So with chai, legendary. It was so yummy. To answer your question, I've never seen Vietnamese iced coffee at a farmer's market before, but it could be different for your neck of the woods, but I've personally never seen it. But if you can get your hands on some honey, your tea game is about to step up. The teas, so yummy. With those the local honeys, they're super yummy. Yeah. Okay, I hope that helps. Yeah. But thank you again for the August, but now I feel bad because you caught me at the tail end of stream and I can't thank you properly. Thank you. You may have one coupon here. I give you a single coupon for one singular munch. Yes. You may turn in this coupon and I'll bite you in your jugular. Yeah. It's a jugular bite coupon. So feel free to check to cash it in whenever. Yeah, a Cooper coupon. Yeah, coupon for Koopa. Koopa. Yeah. Corgi, I'm pinning that. Anyways, okay, I do have to go run a quick errand though. Okay, I'll be right. I'll see you in a bit, Burbies. I'll see you in about 2.5 hours. Okay. Talk to you later, Burbies.